Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns breaks silence after shocking loss to Solo Sikoa at WWE Crown Jewel. Roman Reigns' WWE return hasn't gone according to plan, although the journey has just begun. Today, the original tribal chief broke silence following his shocking pinfall loss to Solo Sikoa during the six-man tag team match. Roman Reigns returned with a vengeance earlier this year and immediately targeted Solo Sikoa. The OTC ensured the new tribal chief could not get anywhere near the undisputed WWE Championship and aided Cody Rhodes against his former enforcer at SummerSlam in the Bloodline Rules title match. However, Solo Sikoa surpassed expectations and achieved an unprecedented feat. The 31-year-old star secured a pinfall victory over the longest-reigning undisputed WWE Universal Champion in the recently concluded six-man tag team match at Crown Jewel. The original tribal chief was stunned following the loss. Today, Roman Reigns sent a cryptic message on his Instagram following his shocking pinfall loss to his cousin. The 39-year-old star wrote TBC and shared pictures of the match. Going by the two most common meanings of the abbreviation, it's evident Reigns and the Usos aren't done with Solo Sikoa's bloodline. Earlier this year, Solo Sikoa built his army of Samoan and Tongan warriors to create a new version of the bloodline. However, it came at a cost, and Jimmy Uso and Paul Heyman were brutalized and then removed from the group. Big Jim returned to WWE months later and cost Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu against Reigns and Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood in Atlanta. Unfortunately, the saga between the cousins and their respective factions seems far from over. The two factions brawled after Sikoa scored a win for his team by pinning Roman Reigns. Sikoa's bloodline gained momentum before Sami Zayn appeared in the ring and caught the tribal chief off guard. Solo Sikoa was surrounded by all four men of the OG bloodline, but tragedy struck. Sami Zayn inadvertently hit Reigns with the Helluva Kick as Sikoa ducked out of harm's way. The segment ended when the former honorary use left as the original tribal chief remained in disbelief. In an unexpected turn of events at WWE Crown Jewel, Roman Reigns suffered a shocking defeat at the hands of his cousin, Solo Sikoa, marking one of the most sensational upsets in WWE history. Fans were left speechless as Sikoa, once a loyal enforcer within the bloodline, turned the tables on Reigns, sending shockwaves through the wrestling world. Now, for the first time since the match, Reigns has broken his silence, sharing his thoughts on what happened, his perspective on his family's betrayal, and his plans for the future. In a recent interview, Reigns provided a rare glimpse into his mindset after the devastating loss, making it clear that this setback was not the end of his story, but rather a new chapter. His words reveal not only his disappointment, but also his unbroken resolve to rebuild and, perhaps, to exact a measure of vengeance on those who turned against him. The Crown Jewel event was supposed to be yet another demonstration of Roman Reigns' supremacy as the head of the table. Fans tuned in expecting the familiar dominance of Reigns, who has ruled over WWE's main roster for years with unmatched intensity and strategy. Instead, they witnessed an astonishing upset as Solo Sikoa, who had been a steadfast ally to Reigns, rose against his cousin and seized a victory that no one saw coming. In his interview, Reigns admitted he was blindsided. "I never saw it coming. Solo was family. He was supposed to have my back, just like I had his," Reigns said, a trace of disbelief still evident in his tone. "We built the bloodline on loyalty and respect, on family values. But at Crown Jewel, that foundation was shattered. Solo made a choice, and that choice was to break the bloodline." The rawness of Reigns' words reflected the pain of betrayal, not just as a competitor, but as a family member. As fans know, the Bloodline storyline has woven real-life family dynamics into WWE's narratives, creating a complex web of loyalty and conflict that makes Reigns' loss even more personal and intense. As the interview continued, Reigns began to reflect on the nature of power, leadership, and the cost of holding onto the head of the table title. Reigns has been WWE's dominant force for over 3 years, holding his Universal Championship title with an iron grip, demanding loyalty, and using his authority to control those around him, including family. His reign was built on respect, but also on fear, a combination that created tensions within the bloodline, and eventually led to its unraveling. Being at the top, it's not just about winning matches, it's about staying there. And that comes with a price. Reigns confessed. You give everything, and in return, you expect loyalty. But power can change people. It can make you paranoid, make you doubt even your closest allies. Maybe I pushed too hard. Maybe I demanded too much. But that's what it takes to be the tribal chief. In these words, Reigns revealed an internal struggle, suggesting that perhaps his own approach to leadership might have contributed to the split within the bloodline. Sikoa's betrayal, while painful, forced Reigns to confront the potential consequences of his dominance and the possibility that his iron-fisted rule may have driven his allies away. For Reigns, the sting of betrayal isn't merely professional, it's deeply personal. The bloodline was more than a wrestling stable. It was a representation of family heritage and legacy. Reigns, alongside the Usos and Sikoa, was meant to uphold the lineage of their Samoan wrestling dynasty, honoring the family name that includes WWE legends like The Rock, Rikishi, and Yokozuna. The idea that someone so close, someone he trusted implicitly, would turn against him has left Reigns questioning everything he thought he knew about loyalty and family. It wasn't just a match. It was family turning their back on me. Solo was supposed to carry on our legacy, to stand by my side as we made history, Reigns said. I'm not angry about the loss. I'm angry that someone who was supposed to be family, someone I defended and brought into the fold, chose to break that bond. Reigns' words reflected the agony of personal betrayal, reminding fans that the bloodline wasn't just a gimmick. It was a connection to his roots. For him, Sikoa's actions severed a family bond that may never be repaired, and the pain of that is palpable in every word. Despite the heartache and the loss, Reigns made it clear that he has no intention of letting this setback define his legacy. As the tribal chief, he has always prided himself on resilience and tenacity, qualities that he will now rely on more than ever as he plans his comeback. In the interview, he hinted at the possibility of rebuilding a new foundation, one that may or may not include those who stood by him before. They might think this loss is my downfall, but I'm just getting started. If Solo thought he could break the bloodline and end my reign, he doesn't know me as well as he thinks, Reigns asserted with determination. The bloodline may look different moving forward, but make no mistake, I will come back stronger, and I will make sure everyone remembers who the true tribal chief is. Reigns' words left no doubt that he is planning a fierce comeback, one that might see him redefine what it means to be the head of the table. It's clear he won't let betrayal or even family ties stop him from asserting his authority and regaining control, though it remains to be seen whether he'll pursue revenge against Sikoa or try to rebuild a new, more loyal bloodline around him. Reigns' defeat and his subsequent comments hint at a redemption arc that could be one of WWE's most compelling storylines in the coming months. His journey back to dominance will likely be filled with challenges, but it also offers him a chance to reshape his character, perhaps evolving beyond the ruthless tribal chief into something even more complex. Fans are already speculating on how Reigns will respond. Will he seek vengeance on Sikoa, or will he rise above and refocus on his championship aspirations? The former champion offered a final message to the WWE Universe, giving fans a taste of the intensity and focus they can expect when he returns. This is far from over. I've faced challenges before, and I've come back stronger every time. Solo and anyone else who doubted me will soon realize what it means to go against the head of the table. With Reigns' shocking loss to Solo Sikoa, the landscape of WWE's Bloodline storyline has shifted dramatically. The future of the Bloodline remains uncertain. Will Reigns rebuild with new allies, or will he seek revenge and reclaim his place by force? This betrayal by Sikoa opens up countless possibilities, and Reigns' journey to redemption could redefine his character in unprecedented ways. The ripple effects of Crown Jewel are already being felt, with fans eagerly awaiting Reigns' next move. whether he decides to take on Sikoa directly or to let the betrayal fuel a complete transformation. The stage is set for a storyline filled with tension, redemption, and perhaps one of the greatest comebacks in WWE history. Roman Reigns' silence has been broken, and while the loss at Crown Jewel may have been a setback, it's clear that it has only reignited the fire in him. His words carry a promise of resilience and retaliation, hinting at a fierce return that could shake WWE to its core. This shocking defeat at Crown Jewel marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where Reigns will have to fight harder than ever to reclaim his place as the undisputed tribal chief. For fans, the anticipation is only building, as Roman Reigns prepares to rise from the ashes of betrayal and prove once again why he's the most dominant force in WWE today.